Good morning, everybody. So Don's mad because all those repairs he did yesterday were worthless because he needed the whole new control arm for the wheel bearing.
That's the wheel bearing, ball joint.
Oh, well, whatever.
Because you can't just buy the damn ball joint separate. You gotta buy the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
I said, well, can I bring back the control arm bushing? They said, well, when did you buy it? I said, 4 years ago. They said that I can't bring it back from that far back.
Well, no, obviously not.
So they go, you still got the receipt for that? I go, yeah, I told you guys before. Everything I do to this car, I save the receipts for.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, just for this bushing right here, it's $20. I can't take it back.
Well, that sucks.
So, it'd be $98 out the door. Add another 20 to it, because that other bushing can't take back.
Yeah. So since he had to buy this, he couldn't buy a tire, so now we have that thing on the car. That stupid thing.
Yeah, I'll have to go hold again and tell them to leave me more money on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hot out today.
Yeah, it is.
My phone says 75, but it feels harder than that.
Yeah. Well, I did get one spade packaged up and shipped out today. There's only a total of 3 orders sitting on the table.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any on any orders on the computer or not, but as far as I know, there's not.
Yeah.
Dan hasn't told me otherwise, but as far as I know, there's only a total of 3 orders. There was 4 when I got there.
And then the dogs are outside because they're hot. They're out in the shade.
Well, hey everybody. I drove to Neil to work, and I got home. As soon as I got home, I ripped the car apart. Less than an hour, I had the control arm taken back out. But when I pulled the control arm out, I took the hub assembly with it, like I did yesterday. And instead of trying to take the bolt off, I just cut it off with my grinder. There's quite a bit of play in that ball joint, and you can't just buy a ball joint for this car. You have to buy the whole damn control arm, which I think is bullshit that Dodge manufactured it like that. But now here's what I got going on. This piece right here is the hub assembly, and then the new black piece there is the control arm. Well, what I did is I had cut the old bolt off there, took my pickle fork, separated it, which I had a hard time because the ball joint being so bad that I couldn't spread it to get it to pull apart. So it took me about 20 minutes to get that apart, but I finally got it apart. And that's what the front end of the car looked like, again, all ripped apart. Really nothing in there now, you know. I had the only thing that's holding the strut up in there is a total of 4 bolts, and that's it. And now I can go ahead and start getting this all put back together and shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that here soon. I'm gonna take a couple minute break and get something to drink. I just poured me a glass of lemonade with some ice. So I'm gonna go in the house and sit and take a few minute break, because it's hot as hell out here, so I want to go ahead and relax a little bit. But finally got that done. And here's the old control arm. Is that right there. And right here is where I had cut it off at, flush to the hub assembly. And see how it's moving up and down? It's not supposed to do that. The way it's moving around real easy, you're not supposed to be able to use one finger to be able to move that. I mean, you should be able to, not even really be able to move it by hand you know, you can, but it's going to take quite a bit of force to be able to move those around by hand if you do. And it shouldn't be sliding up and down at all like that. And right here, right where you see these shining spots at, here, and here, and here, was all rubbed on the inner side of the rim. And that's not cool. But yeah, it didn't ruin none of the rims or nothing, but it was rubbing on the inner side of the rims, and I thought it was a brake caliper at first on the driver's side, but it wasn't. Turns out that was rubbing. And I talked to the guys at CarQuest, and they said that it's a possibility that it could be because of it being out of wheel alignment why it would be rubbing, and not the ball joint. Well, it's a possibility it could be because of being out of the wheel alignment or the ball joint. I'm going to say it might have been the ball joint, but then again it might not have been. But I'll know more when I get it put back together and take it for a test drive to see how it does, see if it rubs or not, and go from there.
Hello everybody. It's Friday and I haven't vlogged today because I feel just horrible. The dizziness came back and it's much worse, so we don't know what's wrong because my ears don't hurt, so I don't know if it's an ear infection or something else. So we called work and Don's gonna take me to the emergency room in Sheboygan, which who knows, they could send me to the one in Petoskey. So we'll see what goes on with that. Well, we're here now, so we'll see how this goes. This isn't really a hospital anymore, so if they can't do anything, they'll send us to Petoskey, which is a long way from here. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, we're leaving now. We have to go to Walmart and fill a prescription for anti-vertigo medicine. And he said what it is a viral infection in my ear, which sounds like an ear infection to me, in my left ear. And that I have to just ride it out and take this anti-dizzy medication, hope it goes away. They drew blood and they did a CAT scan. They didn't find anything like brain aneurysms or crap like that. But this is where they drew blood from, which hurts like hell and sucks. Don't let people do that.
Well, it's because your veins wouldn't pop up for them to get to them.
Yeah, it really hurt. It still hurts. But hopefully this medicine helps, because I'm sick of getting dizzy every time I move my head. It makes me want to puke. So we're home now, and he's making a very late dinner, and over there eating chips and M&Ms. Show him the great big giant bag of M&Ms you found at Walmart while I was waiting for my prescription.
What M&Ms?
What do you mean, what M&Ms?
Yeah. The only thing I got is a bag of chips.
No, you have M&Ms. Yeah. You and your peanut M&M addiction.
Oh yeah. And peanut butter.
Yeah. So I took one of those pills. I'm only supposed to take them every 8 hours, and I'm still dizzy. Not as dizzy, but still dizzy. So until this completely heals up, I may not be normal. Dizzy sucks. Feeling like your car's sick all the time sucks. But we're going to say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. Your turn.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Nah.
Tired like me?
Yeah. I've been up before you.
Yeah. Well, one of the side effects of these anti-vert pills is that they make you drowsy, so that sucks. But we'll see you tomorrow.